Agents House meetings.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. Associate Waste Systems Technician. Wasn't the job I wanted, just the one I got. Came home smelling like a sewer sprat more time than not. I do not miss those days. I should count myself lucky that putting words together in a way that sounds smart is the hardest challenge facing me in this job. Reckon I'll get better over time. I hope. Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either. I didn't want to seem discourteous by asking. I still sometimes forget this
My mic
isn't
was
the
double muted.
protectorate. Maybe I will put in the request. That'll sure show some initiative. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
You have some expensive
Thanks
stuff
for
lying around.
noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success.
You worried about thieves?
It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past thieves. Sure thing. When you want Say, I think I'm getting a handle on this. Top rungers, here I come.
Does it get night? Oh. Interesting. So there is day-night cycle.
How
Do
can I
people go
improve
to
your
sleep
day
and shit
the
though?
Auntie's way?
Nothing right now. I don't
Like
know
they
about
said.
triple barrel shotgun, sawed off barrel.
Forced rockets by the You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Auntie's Choice.
Sus. That's not good. I don't think it's gonna recover. Fatal error. Wonder if that's the thing that happens with Battlefield. Just happened. Where's my first crash on the game? Oh, fuck off.
Did DeVries rip a hole in the universe because...
These keys are not correct unless it didn't save my settings.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sure thing. When you want set. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, so that's after I talked to him. I didn't really do anything. Just running around. So let me go back up to the roof. Can I get back up here? Oh, did I goof? God damn it. Now it looks like my hotkeys are fine. How did I end up on a different level? Oh, did I take a different thing before? Okay. Yeah, that's where I just accidentally went down. I see. Examine. Holometers are commonly found in Auntie's Choice Everton with outlets that can be used in more pregnant to extract the holometer. The skylight has been coming to Skyline and completed very sun. The skilled handler can extract the holometer as part of its core and shut it down for all time or until the part is replaced, whichever comes first. Well, let me save and see what. Just turn it off. I'll wait till there's a reason for me to do that. I see, that's the side I came up from the other time. Alright. I wonder if there's like a way to beat shit. Don't put bits of the any in the enemy's pockets. Only buy the reputable Auntie's Choice vendors. There's those Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. This is the front entrance.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Your father, mother, guardian, hey, I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employer, rank, first name, last name was killed in action at location on date. I know that sorry that this message brings you, but know this soldier rank last name is a valuable Donati's choice asset that his, her, their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Babylon Crower, Acquisitions Officer. Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings. My new mission to Verius Fairfield. Okay. Christine DeVere's house for trim. I already found her house, so. Can I open this lockbox at any point? Lockbox, Valerie's mod kit. I'll have to beat the ship to do it.
Yes. Oh, no.
Save. Oops.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield.
Hey, happy
Should
birthday,
apply to
man.
join
Have
the
a good
Order
night's
of the
sleep.
Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant,
30th.
ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
No, Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not.
gee.
Now,
Let's
unless
call
you
the
care to
children.
see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's Choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr.
Hey,
When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which?
this is a freaking
Well, you
outfit they
seem an
have.
observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Not an idiot, so no. I believe everything happens for a reason. You're trying to sell me something. I didn't leave her, but I'll come up with an answer.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
The Whisper Dials think we can trust this guy. I need to get into the box relay. I'm trying to find something. Name the box.
That hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I need to get into the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Sales pitch. I conscious my own business, thanks. It's a bit vague, isn't it? Well, it's premise. The premise like that, I think at least I can do is listen. It's a bit vague, isn't it?
Please, hear me out. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Why do you want that? So go to the ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else? What do you know about mental refreshment?
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
Grafted soldier.
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
You must not have much faith in your troops for sending me after one.
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
For diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults, I'd rather work with you. Good point. I'll be back. An optional minister of Miller Street offered to aid you. Okay. So I'm gonna have to choose to help which one of them. Don't put bits in enemies' pockets, only buy from Red Pearl. Anti-choice. Choose choice.
Watch out for that anti-cleaner. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You there. Still got work if you're looking.
Yeah.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
The embarrassment of the destruction of my intellectual rivals and infiltrating the box. I need to get to the box relay. Attack, looking for Auntie's choice bootlickers to kill. Hey, I'm talking to one. Jeez. I think I'm ready for this kind of honesty in this kind of relationship.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you. Save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
I just got here, you have to fill me in. You see Protectorate subjects and look for someone named
Unusual
De Beers.
refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without Don't know if there's a DeVries here. Not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex... Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Just another director agent who just stabbed a lot of us in the back. I prefer not to go into detail.
And I prefer not to be shackled to a doddering peacehound. Don't give me information if you like, but don't expect my help neither.
Seems like you care more about fishing than saving human lives. Isn't soliciting my health unauthorized? Seems like your boss will be mad at you.
My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my forces I were committing. But enlisting a freelancer on my own dime is hardly committing any forces. If you fail, I'll be out nothing, and Auntie shall be none the wiser. And if you succeed, I can't be blamed if my plans came to fruition on their own.
There's no shame in hearing what you got planned. You seem like you care more about fishing than saving human lives.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Well, she said the same thing about you. He wants information and mental refreshment. Be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than sabotage it.
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'll no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Okay. Anything else is temporary.
Play for infiltrate the facility.
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
I'll have to think about this before I make a decision.
Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you.
Hey, there's our war chest key. Can I pickpocket you too? Street Private's locker key. Hey. I don't know where his private locker is though. Where would his like room be? I gotta assume one of these places would be his, no?
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a...
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Well, I know where her reward chest is, so let's go ahead and get that. Oh god.
That technician fella finally liberated some protectorate terminals. Let the drones take a shift during the small hours.
Just the biomass pistol. 1,000 bits. Why is the sound bug? I still don't know where to get this thing. I already pickpocketed her, so it doesn't show. Punishment terminal keycard.
Business is always. What do you need this time?
Jump ships are nice.
Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a Hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
If one judge's plus is statistically significant, you're better off.
You got your wires crossed. Dropship piloting's one of the safest jobs in Auntie's Choice, according to Auntie's survey on career safety. Ranks high and anyway, I don't recall asking for your opinion.
Oh.
Maybe you'd be. What do you need this time?
Wonder if I could get a look at your terminal.
There's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I could answer them. Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Ms. Galloway put you up to this?
You
She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence. If it... I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
Devil Manity wants to pin the fear foliage in every protectorate farmer. Back.
All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little comestibles. They were planting the seeds for psychological warfare. Literally. Shows what I know. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds. Or, in this case, keycard to access the terminals, right here on the boxes.
What? Oh my god, was it right there before? Zero cases. Inventory activities is I like the little animation when you bring out the revolver. Like the first time. I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
Okay. Then once you buy the things you want, why do you keep working?
So we can make more money and buy more things.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
I was just doing a little much for just went back to a shorter.
How grand. That officially mops up the
15?
last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is
pistol
also your
silencer.
good fortune. And
Recipe
while this
with
might
pistol
be a
silencer.
tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember,
Subscription key.
you've also made allies that you'll find all across. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
This. Okay. I would not have noticed that myself. Maybe it sounds like it's a big old painting.
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in.
How do you protectorate folk feel about all these little rifts?
So the question is there a fast travel? Place a waypoint to reach it. Okay, yeah. So can I use one of those, or can I use those decryption things? Mallory's market. Description. Oh, I need 4. Get supplies. Okay. So suspects through manager's tasking hat. Enemies you hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them. Decreases the damage they deal to the party. Flashlight. Interesting. That is a super shitty flashlight. Look. I want to see that thing goes down all the way. Oh, Sub Rosa thing? Well, we're in it now, and no amount of numbrum will help this go down any easier, since our predecessor bungled things out here so badly that the compliance adjusters had no choice but to lock them within the old constable office. Like common cooks, discretions, our new watch room. And there will be no shipments here, or anywhere else, until this is all sorted. I know we can count our shares skimmed off the top of our stolen goods, but we can't avail ourselves of our usual taste until the profits are flowing again. We can resume our normal grifting once we recoup the costs of greasing the provincials and have smooth things over. Description key, big cartridge, defensive plates. Ooh, I'm liking this observation skill.
That one goes out to the Sovereign.
Either.
In fact, all of them do. Because as you know, he composed every single one. Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out exquisitely for you. The Sovereign
announcements. Select important announcements, such as prediction, invasion of corporate. Okay, and with it the seeds of its own destruction. Those enemies of the Protectorate. Bird nest. Okay, it's a little usable in dark environments. Oh, now I feel like a monster. I want a sprat. I'm not killing sprats. Sprats are friends. Search for Jackson Plum. Destroy drones. Stalking associated England Savannah. Trade Bronx Relay. Reunite Niles and Zebulon. I guess let's go. Here. Sneaky weapon at the moment, and this is damaging. You know what, let me go to the ship real quick. See if I can do crafting stuff. I would like another weapon slot. I know I had got something that would let me entrance to this fucking thing. Ah, there was a helmet thing. 5% critical chance, 40% critical damage, 5% base health. Camouflage staying completely still. That's so stupid. This sounds nice too. Can't be removed. Blueprint screws. Which of these do I have? Might be some done. I can't change weapons here. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the air, making them able to see from a distance and use it to safely get the drop on them. I see all this red grass. Wow, this thing's gonna be a bitch to fucking kill. But not more than I can chew here.
Knew you had my back. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Ready. Please try again later.
This thing's slow to load. That was enough.
Impossible in this unit's current state. This unit. Negative. This unit requires extensive repairs.
Gonna like pop up behind me or something? Where's the other one? There's 3. I kinda wish I could dismantle anywhere. Looks like I'm going the wrong way. God, more Crabble shit. Hatchling. So these are easier. That gonna be too strong.
Not yet. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
Give the order and I'll... Sorry, ain't ready yet. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Resuming hostilities.
Particularly good. Easy to miss stuff, man. Did they get fucking blasted or something? Or did they disintegrate it? I don't know. Very low on the biomass feed. You know.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming
The
of a
whole
life
times
of
on this stuff's
self-fulfillment and
reasonable.
self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purpleberry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders
Oh,
spent their
hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
You're referring to that Crabble egg?
Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a Crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
I do enjoy an unabbreviated abstract. Leave no addendum.
Like I was saying, friend, this here Crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, Crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races.
There's no... You know what? Go for it. Get out there and make your dreams a reality.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first Crabble-based skip drives.
Hell yeah, man.
Please take this as a small thank you.
Someone obsessed with customers probably didn't notice your house was surrounded by Crabbles.
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
Really? Yeah, I'm fairly sure one tried to adopt me, had the paperwork and everything. Should I have been looking for such things? We're talking about Crabbles, right? No, hard for dead Crabbles to
All
do
the
that,
way
but
dead? Or just a mite dead?
that was pretty thorough.
Dang. Well, I reckon I can still do some research on their bodies. Here, for the research opportunity you've provided. And your trouble getting here.
You're welcome. It's my Pip-Boy radio. For fire the reputation with Sub Rosa. Alright. Interesting that he's got like power poles the whole way here. That's an interesting touch. Detail. Both the crank button. Sometimes the perspective change doesn't do anything. Let's kind of chug it in there, huh? Wish I could have that fucking sprint beast speed outside of combat too. The extra holster thing. People that were asking me about a murder of Tosswell. Let's see what's up with this building over here real quick. Yeah, I can't like change to third person or first person. I can do this at least.
This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all.
They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living in.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay? That is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept. And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid. We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing. I believe it's called a vacation.
I know! So exciting! And next week, we're to be receiving an audit. Truthfully, I haven't the faintest inkling what an audit is, but it sure sounds exciting. Or possibly delicious.
There's
Here to do some fishing?
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
oh, hello, Junior Mac.
Good morning. Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
Tonight's Adventures Quarterly, Volume 6 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Director, Aliens Commander Zane, your psychic buddy. The label inside the cover reads SAC Volume 6 of 10. There's the Redactor Quenzel, Ministry of Accuracy. Yeah, Redactor Quenzel. Okay. So we'll find 10 of those. No more biotic soda. Nothing but taste, but you will enjoy. Now carbon dioxide free. This under my hat. It's a foot. Scraps. Engineering 3 disabled. Engineer hat. I love it, Madden. I guess I kinda can't do this.
Injuries detected. Please, how may this unit assist you, Commander?
Okay, so I'm not going in yet. Diabolical drums of doom.
good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nix's orbit, dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us.
Oops. Oh. Sneaky. My eyes. I feel I'm missing something here. Entrance. Slide down it like that. What's this say? Dearest friends and esteemed companions, good brother, as of late it has come to attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. On this realization, I initially considered selling myself to a refreshment, but in the wondrous bit of serendipity, I literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Monty's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and help me discover a new path forward for myself instead of the forward flowing fine folk of Monty's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the protectorate, but today I see Auntie's as freedom beneath fresh air that never realized that I so dearly desire. Admiration, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things in which my heart moves forward. I don't doubt with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in the time. Into every subject the protectorate raises, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hard. Remember, with the protectorate, you're only surviving. With Auntie's Choice, you'll be thriving. It always throws me off. I can't like jump up afterwards. It like slides me off. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Item redacted Quenzel. I found something with the name on. Is this sewers?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
I'll find your missing volumes. It's kind of valuable, precisely, aren't they?
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
It's still a little loud. just put some random shit. Interesting. This isn't too bad. Oh, I want restricted access. Earth Directorate found you flaw in you, easily distracted. Your skills are erratic, to say the least, but Jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. So interesting. So these pop up if like you're doing certain things. Once selected flaws cannot be removed. Next, when leveling a skill, you can add any skill points into your lowest non-zero skill or skill. No points in already. So, oh man, you have to level everything up at the same time, but you get an extra skill point per level. That would be so fucking annoying, though. Nah. That one almost had me. With the music boxes. Anything blue for anything? This pollution. Oh, so it's somewhere in this area.
Sequencing attack strategies.
slide. Goes down.
Entering a confrontational state.
Oh my god.
Top two. Not walking this off.
This unit is in need of assistance.
Shit. Yeah, how long has it been since I saved? Oh, really? Well, I have around those buildings, I'll have to search it again. Or like the outside of it.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Things take time, Commander.
Ooh. That's a lot easier. Otherwise, a lot more fun now. I don't know which way would have been more experience. Loot these. It would be nice if I could just open the tanks afterwards. This is my quick melee. Fuck up that thing. Got some impact to it. At least it didn't set the thing. Pushed him for a second. Found a pit. Drone operator log. Detection. One way to detect small clusters of drones harass the enemy and randomly the world. None of these could be considered major incursion. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't know what that is. Can't fucking access it though. I wonder if they're swimming in this. Let me check.
Commencing combat-related activities. Standing by with life support.
Oh, whoops. What about the body disintegration bullshit though? Kind of dookie. Jackson Plum. Boy.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Jackson, you're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was the sudden stop at the end.
Allah, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Oh no, not my garden, not my weed. I'm just gonna move over onto greener pastures. Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This Jackson, too bad. His business partner Fairfield was going to be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain? You're not up that high.
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder. It's just impossible to cognize.
Oh, you've been much you're climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
I take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you. Why should I go through trouble of helping you? You're already stacked up too many dead bodies for me to want to get involved.
Exactly.
It's on the spire. Why did Jackson jump into the mid-air on the side?
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Or is something I get to keep? Why should I bother?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we
Alright,
start.
I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
I got the camera's face. Covered schematics. Pale. Pair of plasma thruster attention, get the user warning. Thrusters fail to fire on too high velocity. Okay, so this looks like something I'm gonna get to keep if they're doing tutorial and stuff. The pale plasmatic augmented leap enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. You're jumping and falling and once get checked. So I got double jump. Yes, excellent. If I had inclination that I wouldn't get to keep these after this quest finished, I just never finished the quest. Yep, shiny servo. nothing. I wonder if I can land on these. Let's do a save. Save complete. Yes. This is the answer. I'm pleased by this development. Description key. I have a light silencer. Does that mean I can put it on my revolver? One. Sure, I can't get much extra height because of it. Those are permanent upgrades. A bit risky, but there we go. Lower the platform. Is there another way I can do this? Where is this lady that's like actually stuck in the gear anyways?
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
I'm very sure I have enough of those now. At least 4, maybe 5. It's not gonna force me to put it in, is it? Regulate the drives overloaded to prevent it from burning out the system. Or trait brilliant. Damn, man. So there is a way. What is my engineering at the moment anyway? It's 2. A dangerous edge game position. Do I leave it and come back? I think I'm gonna leave it and come back. They'll be fine up there. Where is she stuck? This is him. There's the severed arm. Gain Grizzly severed arm. Recognize the remains of the one who is pulped inside an actuator in Spire Grove. Duck. A lot of blood. Trip blade. Time for tripping, but really good at stabbing too. Exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. rifle or something. Bounty and her scrub bunkers invaded. Most loyal subjects gathered. It feels in garrison in Eden. The steadfast spines and budded hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring but ultimately futile. This is Ida. I aim to make my end worthy of the faith and the sorrow placed in me. The 3 human husks found atop a nearby pick platform represent my fullest levity to the effort. I played my role as I plotted, earning the trust of the corpus and turncoats until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reached its apex, I will toss myself to the primary drive spur and bind the pinions of the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo on their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parch and starve atop the platform. Dying, wasting agony, or mercenary vermin. Oh, so it's on purpose. Okay. Bitch do be a little crazy. No. Some way to fix this from the top. No. And at the bottom. Sheesh. I guess I could turn this one quest to the sky as well. Is there a way to get up this way this whole time? Ah, shame on me. I definitely did not notice that.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. It'll probably...
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
What's your business plan for he didn't make it?
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses, could sell anything, good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What these personal plasma thrusters, because they're old protectorate technology.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorical. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you.
Red Savannah. Okay.
these riffs got me awful perturbed. Be reality hard enough without... without some phenomenon punching holes in it?
You can see lights.
What's the fastest way to climb corporate?
Oh,
Do your immediate supervisor's job better? Make them look bad?
I'm an hacker. Oh, I see. So this means I got plus 25% damage control zones, not corrosion thing. So anything with this unlock thing must mean restricted access. Some other vending machines. Let's see if any of these vending machines have anything interesting about this part. This doesn't look like it. Vending machine, stuff that sucks.
Don't think I'll ever get accustomed to these liberated death contraptions buzzing around in here.
Two vending machines over here. No secret things here either. Just plain. Okay, so now the They're both sneak weapons though. Large machine pistol. Can I get a shock machine gun?
This paradigm thing people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
Oh, yes! The Paradigm Reserve supplies all we desire.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It goes like this to this, depending on if you're aiming down sights or not, or hip firing.
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Thanks.
Please try again later.
Get the water in, I'll take care of him, Commander.
Assignment Fort Operating Base, Commander Emerald Taurus. Immediately, do not engage with wildlife or protect your soldiers. The Raptidons here are not your friends. Do not treat them like the tame ones back home. I don't like that ADS. What is that? Looks like a roadway. Is it like a bridge or something?
We're closed.
The Order of the Ascendant strives to continually demonstrate that the truth of the universe lies within the purest of mathematics. The universal equation, a perfect mathematical expression that generates all of existence. Through its flawless calculation, all things are possible. As our knowledge of the equation grows, we asymptomatically approach the ideal state of ascendancy, where we shall become one with the universe, or know the mind of the architect, if you will. Is the architect a being? Not in the sense that you and I are, but that is of no matter, literally and figuratively. Like the terms in the formula, the architect is an extraction of mathematical perfect yet unknown energies that sprawl in the universe. We honor the 0 point of the grand plan with that name, as well as the megaplane equation of the same boundary expression. So let us give thanks to the architect and perfection. Oh, on the equation. Okay.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
Different of Augustine. Bruce.
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Let them talk.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
Let's excuse now, so he's just upset. I'd say
It
understandable.
is of no matter, regardless. I do not know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
He's the guy who accused her of conspiring with.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble on about the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism serial a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Did you two meet?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch for some reason. She interceded on my behalf with an Arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all.
Know a little something about that, too.
Did you ever see her again, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
You there? Did you talk to her? Seems a huge risk for a protectorate subject.
Now that I know what I do, I no longer consider myself such. I mean, I even broke into her safe. Well, not so much broke in. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
You know about what she's doing at Vox Station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
It's all fascinating, but I have to access Request Advantage Journal.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's
No, but there's no hope for her. I'm going to
but
kill
I know
her.
There's still hope for her. I understand.
Where's her journal? Oh. I should probably stop and get some sleep soon. Be able to get some sleep earlier, so I decided to hop on and play for a little bit. Hopefully, we'll get some more of this in tomorrow. What's it called? It's coming out too, though. Arc Raider, so I don't know if we'll be playing that or this. I guess we'll see. Anyways, I'm outside of here. Have a good one. Peace. And do you have anyone watching the VOD or anything or at some point or something? Bye. Have a good one.